The Diamond of Darkhold is a post-apocalyptic science fiction novel by American writer Jean Duproux, published in 2008, 2 months before the release of the film adaptation of the first Book of Ember. The novel is the fourth Book of Ember and was released on August 26, 2008. The fourth book picks up where the people of Sparks left off. The story begins with the builders discussing what the Emberites should do when they are released from the city. It is decided that a recent invention, which is later shown to be a diamond-like gadget, will be stored alongside a guide providing information regarding its use. However, these items are left undiscovered when the Emberites escape. 9 months after Ember and Sparks have reached a truce, a roamer comes into town with a mysterious book, on the front of which is printed, "For the people of Ember." Lena Mayfleet and Dune Harrow obtain the book via barter, but soon learn it contains only 8 pages, as the trader used the rest to light campfires. Unable to make sense of the book's remaining contents, Lena and Dune decide to return to Ember to investigate. When they arrive, they soon discover that a family has taken over the darkened city. The Trogs, Washington, Kansa, Minnie, Yorick, and an adopted boy Tim, whom they have named Skago, believe they own Ember and have renamed it Darkhold. They capture Dune, but he manages to communicate with Lena, and she goes back to Sparks for help. Meanwhile, Lizzie Biscoe from Ember, Torrin Crane, and Kenny Parton, both from Sparks, attempt to locate Lena and Dune but don't succeed, prompting another larger search party to go looking for them. While Dune is with the Trogs, they show him a diamond they found just outside Ember, but Skago gives Dune the diamond and Dune escapes. In the process, he also breaks the pipe connecting the generator to the water wheel that created power for Ember, thereby stopping Ember's lights and cutting off the city's water supply for good, making it so the Trog family will have to leave Ember since they relied on the intermittent power supply to pipe water to them. When Dune finds Lena, a pack of hungry wolves is threatening her. Dune throws the diamond at the wolves to frighten them away. The diamond shatters, and he twists his ankle in the process. Lena treats his wound and takes him to the place where the book and the diamond were discovered. There, they uncover shelves filled with hundreds upon hundreds of diamonds, and Lena and Dune realize that the devices are solar-powered sources of electricity. Ultimately, the people of Sparks and the former Emberites help them retrieve the diamonds and other items left behind in Ember, enough to ensure both groups will survive the coming winter. Before returning to the Earth's surface, Lena goes to collect the drawings of her dream city that she sketched at her former home in Ember, but she does not find them. So she then goes to City Hall and stands on top of the building as she did in the first book to say, "Goodbye, Ember, forever." Later, the Trogs arrive in Sparks and decide to settle there after learning why Ember was abandoned in the first place. Tim reveals that he found Dune's insect book and Lena's drawings and offers to give them back. Lizzie takes an interest in Tim Trogs, abandoning her earlier hope of becoming Dune's girlfriend, while Lena gets a horse named Fleet and becomes a messenger like she was in Ember. The last chapter reveals that Lena and Dune eventually fall in love and have children together. Many years later, after new cities have been built using solar power, one of their descendants views the now fragile pictures drawn by Lena as a girl in Ember and notes how strongly they resemble a world she didn't live to see, but nonetheless helped create. The story then goes back to the summer after the expedition to Ember and has the reader imagine Torrin flying an airplane to find a spacecraft flying through space.